you a survivor of narcissistic abuse or abuse of any kind? Do you often wonder if it all actually happened, or is it all really all in your head? Especially when others don't believe your story, when they actually tell you that you are simply making things up. Well, today I'm here to bust that myth, and I'm here to tell you that it actually really happened. Let's get started. I am a victim of narcissistic abuse and childhood trauma. I have been raised by a narcissistic mother, and I have countless memories of such abuse and trauma throughout my childhood, and actually not just my childhood, also my teenage years, growing years, to my early 20s. Even today, I don't have a good relationship with my mom at all. And even though I am not that same 10-year-old, 15-year-old that I was, I still sometimes, I cannot forget what the younger me went through. I cannot forget those days, those nights that I spent crying alone in my room, wanting to end my life, wanting to do wrong things to myself, harm myself, because I just couldn't take that pain anymore. I cannot forget those memories. So when I shared them with other people who have not been through such traumatic episodes, I often feel that people do not fully understand it. It's not their fault. They try to, and I know they wish me well, but you can somewhere sense that people don't really get what you're telling them, and that would often make me feel very isolated. That would make me feel I would come home and question myself that, well, maybe I am making too much out of it. Maybe all those incidents, all those memories were not really that traumatic as I'm claiming them to be. And I realized that this kind of thought process really, hindered my healing journey. It made me create a conflict within my own self. It made me doubt myself. It made me almost question and interrogate myself if any of that was true. Like, I started questioning that, did it all really happen the way I think it happened, or is it all really in my head? I'm just exaggerating things in my head. I am making it worse in my head than it actually was. And doing that made me even more vulnerable. Doing that made me feel so much worse. I would go into depression. I would go into severe depression, just having those patterns in my head, just thinking that other people have had normal childhood, other people have not been through such abuse, or maybe they have, but they have not internalized that the way I have. They have not been affected by it so badly as much as I have. So just being like, what is wrong with me? Like, why am I exaggerating things? Maybe this is okay. Maybe what happened to me wasn't the end of the world, really. And I turned out okay. So it really made me question myself, and it really made me kind of put the blame of it on myself, that I am exaggerating things instead of seeing it for what it was, which is, it was wrong. It was abuse, and it shouldn't have happened to that little child, So if you also do this, if you also question yourself, if you doubt your own memories, most importantly, if you doubt your own trauma, if you doubt what you feel about those memories, then just know that you are just playing a fight. You're just playing a war against yourself. You are creating conflict within yourself by not believing yourself. And I feel like the entire world, they have the freedom, they have a choice to either believe you or not believe you. You know, you can't really force people to believe you, to believe your story. But if you don't believe yourself, if you don't believe what you feel, your feelings, your emotions, your thoughts, your trauma, if you don't believe it, then you're playing a game against yourself. And in this game, there are no winners. You're only gonna lose this game, because you can't win against yourself. You have to trust yourself. If you're doubting everything that you've gone through, you are creating a rift within yourself. You're creating a split within yourself, and this is going to cause a lot of pain within you. You're gonna go through a lot of pain, because any kind of fragmentation within our own consciousness only causes pain. In fact, it is the root cause of all pain. The root cause of all pain is fragmentation within ourselves. So by you doubting your own trauma, by you questioning and wondering if it's all in your head and it's not really as bad as you think it is, you are causing that split within yourself, and you're going to cause a lot of pain. It's going to make your healing journey so much more difficult. So I would just say, I would request you to stop doubting yourself, to stop doubting your own memories, your own trauma. If you feel the way you feel about what happened to you, just know that that feeling is valid. There's a reason that you're feeling that way. There's a reason that you feel the pain and the pain from that abuse, because it really affected you that much. So do not trivialize it. Do not make it seem like it wasn't that bad, because when it was happening to you, it really was that bad. It really did affect you that badly, and you deserve to heal that inner child. You deserve to heal that little version of you, the younger version of you who went through this. And you deserve that younger version of you. Trust me, he or she, they need you to be on their side. They need you to believe them. They need you to trust them when they tell you what they went through. And they need you to fight for them. Even if it means going against the entire world, even if it means nobody believing you, you need to believe that younger version of you. You need to be there for them. You need to hold their hand and be like, I believe you, every word you say, and I believe what you went through, and I'm here for you. And that's gonna be your healing journey. That's gonna be your road to complete and true healing. So if you're wondering, again, back to the first point, if you think that it's all in your head, that it wasn't as bad as you think it is, I'm here to tell you that it's not. It's not all in your head. All of it really happened, and yes, it really was that bad. So yeah, this is the video. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you have been through any kind of abusive incidents, and do you really believe in yourself? Do you really believe that little child who went through that? Okay, see you in the next one. Bye.